this call. It's a Q&A session. If you have any question, please raise your hand. I will allow you to unmute yourself, and then you can post your question. Before we start, just want to let you know that this call is recorded. All the recordings of this session and the previous sessions will be shared on the YouTube channel where we post all the workshops. The YouTube channel link is on the top of the chat. You can check the chat of this recording of this meeting and you will see the YouTube channel link. If you don't have access to it or you were not able to find it, please reach out to us to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we will be more than happy to help you. Okay? Everyone on this call is muted. If you have any question, please raise your hand and I will allow you to unmute yourself. So far, I don't see lots of questions, any question at all. So if we are not receiving any questions, we will keep the call open until 11:30 and then we will wrap it up.
Okay. Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Elango. Can you please? Yes, Elango.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Good morning. I'm from
Good morning.
Tamil. Yeah. I have a question. Like, can I explain the scenario? Like,
Sure. Go ahead.
yeah. So we have a situation that we have one set of product, like 7 serial numbers. We have commissioned with an different shipment permit number.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need to commission it again with the correct shipment permit number. So, can you share us the steps like how we can do that?
That is not possible, unfortunately. So this is the regulatory system. So once you declare something to the regulatory system, you cannot remove or delete the serial number from it. That is the current setup. Once done, once the serial number is on Tatmeen based on a shipping permit number, it's done. It cannot be deleted, and you cannot change the shipping permit number at all. So yeah, unfortunately, that's not possible.
Okay, because like, we could see options like decommissioning there. So I thought like we can perform decommissioning.
Decommission will not delete it. Decommission will not delete it. Decommission will just change the status to decommission, and pharmacies and hospitals, they cannot dispense it. They cannot sell it. But this will not remove it from the system. It will continue to be on the system, and if you try to commission the same serial number again for the same GTIN using a different shipping permit, the system will not allow you.
Yeah, system's currently not allowing. So,
And will not allow you. Yeah.
yeah. Can you please advise like if any other possible solution so that we can update the shipment permit number from Tatmeen side or?
Why do you want to change the shipping permit number?
Um, because like it was incorrectly uploaded. Because like we have two shipment permit number for the same product, and
But why again? Why do you want to change it?
because like for the quantity is not matching. For example, shipment permit one, it is having 10 quantity and we already uploaded 7.
Hmm.
And we have another delivery which is having 10 actual. So if I'm trying to post the actual 10 serial numbers, which will not accept because 7 has already been.
Then you need to apply for a new shipping permit for the missing quantity or the quantity that you want to exceed, and then commission these items on the new shipping permit. But the items that were already commissioned in a serial number will remain on that serial number, on that shipping permit. And regarding the import clearance, you can reach out to the ministry and tell them we commissioned this by mistake into this shipping permit, while this is the correct shipping permit. Can you please instruct the inspector at the, I'm assuming it's in Jabal Ali, can you please instruct the inspector to clear it using this shipping permit? So the instructor will put the wrong shipping permit number or the old one that you used for commissioning, and they will do the import clearance. But it requires approval from the import team at Mohab.
Okay. So as you suggest, like for the remaining quantity, we will create a new shipment permit and then we will proceed.
Correct.
That's a suggestion.
Correct.
Okay.
That's my suggestion. However, if you can think of another solution that Mohab import team or ADE import team are accepting, then reach out to them and check. But that's the proposed solution for your case.
Okay. So in that case, like we need to reach it to Mohab, right? So yeah, we will reach it to them as well.
Yeah, I think they will give you the same answer. They will refer you to us to answer the question regarding deleting the serial number, which is not possible.
Okay.
But they will. So the other option, which we are telling you, which is apply for a new shipping permit.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Anything else I can help you with? No problem. No worries.
And no, thank you.
Hello, Chaitanya. Hello,
Hi,
Chaitanya.
Nipal. Hi, Nipal.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So, Nipal, I have few questions regarding the latest guide. It was released long ago, but we have recently reviewed at our organization. So, I have few queries in that guide.
Sure,
Just opening that guide. Give me 2 minutes.
sure. Chaitanya, go ahead.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Hmm?
Just opening it. Yeah, just open. Um,
Chaitanya, can I go to the next caller
yes,
and come
sorry.
back to you?
Yep. Yeah,
No
please,
problem.
please.
Raju, good morning. Raju, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello, Mr. Nepal. Good morning. You
Hello.
can hear me, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much for your time. So I have a
No.
quick question regarding this API. Actually, we are now in the user accepting this testing phase. So I'm from an hospital. So here we wanted to know from you because last time I got a notification also there is an API or there's a report which is available to know the shipments which are being sent to us by the supplier. Okay, so why I asked
It's
this?
not an API. It's not
It's
an
not an
API. No, it's a report that you can download or the Spock can download from the portal. It's
Mm,
not an API.
mm. So why we are asking this is because we want this PO receipt, purchase order receipt, which basically being sent by the supplier to automate through an integration to the regular ERP system as well. And when we actually
No,
watch it
no.
the
One second. One second. What is automating between you and the supplier is outside Tatmeen. It's not with Tatmeen. There is lots of noise behind you, Raju.
Sorry
Yeah.
for that. So
Okay.
so when can we expect this API basically?
This will not happen. This will not happen. We cannot be an API service provider between you and your suppliers. That is between you and them. You need to generate your own APIs. What we can generate is the report that you currently have, which you can download from Tatmeen, which contains all the shipments that are coming to you from all your suppliers. Okay? But
Okay.
if you want to build an API with your supplier, you need to do it on your own.
Okay, that's fair enough. But this particular report that we have being
Mhm.
given from Tatmeen, has it got all that serials which are part of SSCC?
To the highest level of aggregation, yes. But you can check it first and let us know if there's anything missing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem. No problem. Chaitanya, you're still with us?
Yes, Niba. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have opened the document. So here, like earlier, when we have implemented the project, it's only one XML message which contains, like, from manufacturer perspective, it's one XML message where it contains the commissioning, aggregation, and shipping data. And
Correct.
yeah, and now in the recent updated document, I could see two scenarios. One is a single message, and other is a split of message. The first message contains commissioning aggregation, and the second message contains only a shipping. So, is it any particular scenario that we
Yes.
have?
Yes. The thing is, Chaitanya, why we did this, if you make commissioning, aggregation, and shipping, and
Mm,
later on you discover that you performed the shipping wrongly to the wrong destination, you
mm,
cannot cancel the shipping. You
mm,
need to cancel the whole commissioning, aggregation, and shipping message, and that is not possible on Tatooine. So we split it so that people don't do the same mistake and don't make the three events together and later on discover that they have done the wrong shipping. That's why we
mm.
split it. Okay.
Okay. Okay,
And
got it.
we highly recommend that if your program currently sends the three together, please separate them from your
Okay.
system itself. It will continue to accept it. We are not disabling it, but we have plans to disable it. So better that you be proactive and split those messages according to the new structure that we uploaded.
Okay, so it means the existing structure, whatever the scenario one we have, it will be disabled in future.
Yes, yes. And it is also for your own benefit so that you can cancel the shipping separately. Now you cannot cancel the shipping if originally you made it commissioning, aggregation, and shipping. That is
Okay.
better for you to split them.
Yeah, got it. But Nibal, I have a follow-up question on this same topic. Like, for example, say it as, because when we do the commissioning, right, we are
Mhm.
always we are already sending the shipping input permit number, which means, for example, say it as my shipping input permit I have received for 100 quantity, and
Okay.
I'm doing commissioning and aggregation for 100, which means my shipping input permit was already consumed. So is there any option for in Tatmeen to revert it back? Because when I say shipping was wrong, which means the serial numbers what I have done for commissioning and aggregation may also wrong, right? So my
No,
shipping
no,
input.
not necessarily. Not necessarily. You might have sent the shipping to the wrong destination only. So the
Okay.
commissioning and aggregation might be correct.
Okay. So which means the functionality is only to say that not the serial numbers were wrong, but it's the destination was wrong.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Okay,
Or
got it.
you send the wrong items. You sent item 1 instead of item 2, and you need to cancel the shipping for item 1. Okay?
Oh, okay. But in that case, I think Tatmin will fail, right? Because the item 2
Yes.
is not commissioned.
No, if item 1 and 2 are both in the same message, commissioning, aggregation, and shipping.
Okay.
Okay? And you want to send some other item. It might be in a
Okay.
different message.
Okay, got it.
Mhm.
Okay, that one is clear. Then what you're saying was the existing functionality, what we are combining all three reports into one XML will be discontinued in future.
In the
It,
future, we don't have an existing timeline, but we have a plan to promote it and send a circular to all MAHs, ask them to split them because for better for everyone, I guess.
yeah, got it. Got it, Nipal.
Mhm.
And the other question, I'm just scrolling down the document. Right, yeah. So here we have the shipping that we have discussed, shipping returns. So shipping returns in the sense, um, the scenario where as an MAH, we have shipped it to our licensing agent, and
Mhm.
licensing agent have received the product and they want to return it back.
Correct.
Right. So the shipping returns is the reporting not done by MAH, but by the licensing agent to MAH.
Between any two locations, between destination to origin, yes. Regardless whether it's an MAH or licensed agent, yes.
Okay. So if for example, say it as licensing agent has sent the returns back to MAH, do MAH
Mhm.
also do any transactions in
Yes,
Tatmeen?
yes. Receiving, yes. Return receiving.
Okay, so MAH has to do a receiving, but so in this scenario, right? Because we are not in UAE, our manufacturing sites is were not in UAE. So if licensing agent ship the bag to our manufacturing sites which are located outside of UAE, right? So in that case also we have to utilize the GLNs of MH, who is the registered MH for that product, and post a receiving message to Tatmeen. Is that the expectation?
If unless they okay, so you show regardless whether this MAH or license agent, you shipped from location 1 to location 2, and
Hmm?
location 2 wants to return it to location 3, correct?
Hmm?
Not to location 1. Am I hearing you correctly? Or to the same
No, the
location,
returns,
location 1?
the returns, right? Whenever like the returns licensing agent will return it back to our warehouse, which
Okay,
is our
to location
manufacturing
1.
site.
So location
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
Okay, then regardless whether this is inside the country or outside the country, that doesn't really matter.
Okay. And it's like the receiving entity has to post a receiving message.
Correct.
Okay.
The
Okay.
return
And
the return shipping message.
yeah, return receiving, right?
The
Return
license
shipping
agent will
will
make return shipping, and the MAH will make return receiving.
okay. Yeah. So once
Mhm.
the return receiving was done, like what is the next process? Is the sale allowed for the returned goods?
There is nothing that prohibits that.
Okay.
But if you already made import clearance
Hmm?
to these items, you will do another import clearance for the same items, another import permit.
Hmm?
So you sent from overseas into the country, and then from into
Hmm?
the country to overseas, and then you want to bring it back into the country. You'll have to apply for a new import permit, but then you
Hmm?
need to notify the import team at EDE, Emirates
Hmm?
Drug Establishment, telling them, please note that these items were already commissioned on shipping permit 123. So
Hmm?
please perform the import clearance on import permit 123 on Tatmeen only. But the regular process, the import clearance and the inspection at the border will all be done on the new import permit that you are doing.
Yeah. So from the MH perspective, do we need to report again the
No,
commissioning
you cannot.
aggregation?
You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot. If the serial numbers are already on Tatmeen, you cannot report them again.
Okay. So whenever we are importing with the new import permit number, no reporting is applicable for MH.
Yes, you cannot. You just need to notify the ministry, and the ministry will give you email approval or verbal approval saying, okay, fine, we'll do it this time. But unless they say no, we cannot help you.
Okay, it's fine then.
Bring
So
different serial numbers. I don't know what the ministry will reply to you.
okay, got it. So yeah, understood. And moving to the next question. So there was some messages with status update within UAE. So which
Hmm?
means I think most likely if we are an MH, if we are shipping the goods from out of UAE to inside of UAE, where the ownership transfer of ownership was already occurred, then these reports were not applicable for MH, right? Like
Which
where the
reports?
status update,
Which reports?
yeah, status update
Which
of damaged, stolen, exported, lost, missing.
up to you. If you make those while the shipment is in transit, or you already commissioned it to Tatmeen and at the gate of the warehouse it fell and broke, and you will report it as damaged, correct?
Okay, like which is outside of UAE before shipping into UAE, we have
That is not limited to UAE or outside UAE. This is based
okay,
on JLN, based on JLN only.
okay, which means the serial numbers were not like if I say it as I'm an MH, I have commissioned, aggregated, but the transfer of ownership was not occurred. Before the transfer of ownership, if there is an status change for already reported items, then I can utilize these transactions.
Yes, correct,
Okay,
correct,
and okay, got it. And when I use, I have to pass, I think, some reason codes as well, right?
correct. The reasons codes are all listed in the
Hmm?
technical guidelines, except the sampling, I think, but we will update it. If you need it for sampling, just send us an email and we will send you the table with the sample reason codes.
Okay, got it. And destruction of products within UAE.
Yes.
And it has three sections where initiation, approval, initiation, cancellation, and completion.
Initiation or cancellation, then approval, then completion.
Yeah,
Okay, so initiation and cancellation. Cancellation is just the reverse flow. So you can just
yeah.
say initiation, approval, completion. Yes.
Yeah. So these are three APIs, Nibal.
Yeah, but approval, you cannot do it. Only the
Yeah.
government can do the approval. So you will just do initiation and completion once you complete the destruction.
Okay. And these were not necessary for the MH, right? Because MH don't do a destruction because it was stating the heading as inside UAE
Yeah,
within the
MAHs inside UAE will do, and they would require approval from the ministry. So if local manufacturer is the MAH, then they do it,
yeah.
right?
But
Maybe it's not for you, but for other MAHs.
yeah. But Nibal, like in which scenario? Because is it
They commissioned to Tatmeen,
hmm?
and and then they didn't sell it. They were not able to sell it. It remained in their warehouse, got expired, and they want to do destruction. Or they found out that there was something wrong with the production, and they want to destroy the items while it's still in their warehouse.
Hmm.
That is possible scenario.
Okay. Okay, got it. And similarly, it's the batch recall also. And batch recall initiation and cancellation is with MH and approval is with
Correct.
Mohab. Yeah, and
Correct.
and for this Mohab approvals, right? Can we get a status query from Tatmeen system?
I'll have to check. Just send us an
Yeah,
email about it.
yeah, because if I initiate a recall in my system, I'll get a status saying it has okay, recall was initiated. But if Mohab say it has approved, it can be shown only in TACMean. Whether it can we get a status query if we pass a query message to TACMean for the status. Yeah.
I am not sure. I'm not sure. We'll have to check. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So that's for the batch recall and the product recall. Yeah, I think those were the messages. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
then I'll check with my team on the message aggregation on what we have discussed. Yeah, and Iqbal, in the last meeting, I have posted one query regarding our scenarios where our products were registered under different MAHs. So if we ship, for example, say it as we have product A and B, and A product has GLN-A as an M or MHA, and B product has MHB. And if we combine these two reportings, right? If we combine these two products into one shipment, so what we'll do, we'll split the message because these two have different MAH and read point has to be according to
Correct.
the MAH. So
The
what we'll
commissioning
do,
message. The
yeah,
commissioning message only. Yes.
the commissioning. So what we'll do, we'll just split the commissioning and we'll split the aggregation.
You
And
don't need to split the aggregation. You can ship from MAH1 to MAH2, so the all items after commissioning are now in MAH2. Then you can do the aggregation as one.
yeah, but our scenario is a bit different where MH1 product is going from site to 3PL location and MH2 product is going from site to 3PL location. It's
Then why
3PL.
do you want to combine the aggregation?
No,
If each one of them is in a
mm,
different warehouse, why do you want to make one aggregation message?
okay. So when the goods are received at 3PL, right, it would be only shipper level aggregation. But as per the UAE requirements, when 3PL is shipping the goods to UAE, they'll be doing a pallet level aggregation. And the pallet
Okay,
level aggregation, sometimes it can be heterogeneous as well, where they combine two products into one pallet.
clear, clear.
Yeah.
So MAH1 will do commissioning for item 1 and send it to logistics to 3PL.
Mm,
MAH2 will do commissioning for product 2 and send it to the same 3PL.
correct.
And the 3PL should need to receive from both MAHs and then
Mm,
perform the packing event.
correct.
Okay,
Mm,
clear? Clear
yeah.
the scenario?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when 3PL is shipping out, right? So we have one shipment which contains two products, belongs to
Okay.
two different MAHs. So what
Okay.
we'll do, we are segregating the reports. First report has product A, second report has product B, which is commissioning,
Okay.
aggregation, and shipping. Okay. So if I send the first report, right?
Mhm.
Carton commissioning, shipper commissioning, pallet commissioning, carton to shipper aggregation, shipper to pallet aggregation, and pallet shipping. This we have sent for MHA, product
Okay.
A. First report was processed successfully. But in second report, right, we have the shipper to pallet aggregation as same because it's a heterogeneous. Shipper to pallet was already reported to Tatmeen in the first report because it's the same pallet, like
Okay.
no, not shipper to pallet. It's an shipping message of pallet because the shipping message of pallet we have reported already to Tatmeen in the first MH reporting because it's one
No,
pallet.
no, 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 no. One second, one second. You cannot do any shipping if you haven't done the complete commissioning and aggregation for all the items inside that pallet. So for the first shipment, you need to split the messages. You cannot say shipping, commissioning, aggregation, and shipping in one message if you are planning to combine it with product B. So you can separate,
No, we
first
are
of all,
not
separate the
combining it with
message.
product B. We are not combining it with product B. So our first XML has only
Product A.
only product A,
Okay.
product A carton commissioning, case commissioning, pallet commissioning,
Okay.
carton to shipper aggregation, shipper to pallet aggregation, and pallet shipping only for product A.
Okay.
Okay. Our second report, it's only for second product B.
Okay.
Product B commissioning, case commissioning, carton commissioning, and pallet commissioning, carton to case aggregation, case to pallet aggregation, and pallet shipping. Okay.
Okay.
So this pallet shipping, right, whatever we are reporting for second report is the same for the first report as well because it's a heterogeneous pallet.
No, you cannot do it again. You cannot do it again. You have already done the pallet shipping
Mhm.
from, but you cannot do it because also the pallet is located in, okay, you cannot make pallet aggregation and pallet shipping unless that pallet is in that location. So if you are doing it for MAH1 or MAHA, this means that the pallet, the SSCC, is already in location MAHA.
No,
If you want to use the same pallet number for MAHB, then that SSCC has to be in MAHB as well, which
yeah,
is not
yeah,
the case on Tatmeen. It
yeah.
is already in MAHA.
Yeah, but like I said, right, because MAH will ship to 3PL. So 3PL is the one who aggregate the goods and ship it to UAE. So
Okay.
when 3PL
So
handles,
3PL received it. 3PL
yeah,
received it for
yeah,
MHA.
yeah,
Okay. Now it is in 3PL.
yeah. In 3PL
Okay.
location, not based on Tatmeen, because Tatmeen is always expecting, even though it's in 3PL location or any other location, your read points has to be a match of the GLN of the
No,
product.
no. Only for commissioning. Only for commissioning. But
Okay,
later on, if the SSCC is in the 3PL, then the read point can be the 3PL GLN. If you
okay,
are doing aggregation and you are sending an aggregation message, that aggregation message read point could be the 3PL, not the MH. No need for
okay,
the MH any longer if the item is not in the MH location.
okay. So the read point validation is only for the MH GLN for commissioning of cartons, eaches, and pallets.
The MH, yes,
Okay.
correct.
And so if I want to utilize my 3PL GLN, then I have to share this particular GLN with GS1 brand sync, right? To get it updated in Tatmeen.
No, come again.
So because
If you want
what
to
earlier
use
we understood was,
if you
yeah,
want to use
whatever
the
the
3PL,
yeah,
yes,
whatever the GLNs we are using, we have to provide it to JS1 Salesforce team and get it updated, right?
yes, yes. But ideally speaking, the 3PL themselves should be doing this.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mhm,
Got it, Nibal. Yeah.
mhm. Anything else, Chaitanya?
No, Nibal. Good. Thank you.
All good?
Thanks for
Perfect.
solving the
No
queries.
problem. No
Yes.
worries. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Any other question? I don't see any further hands. Perfect. Okay. So if there are no more questions, I think we can wrap up this call. Okay, we have Vesak. Can you please unmute yourself? Vesak, can you unmute yourself? Vesak, you're on mute. We cannot hear you. Okay. Okay. There are no more questions. Then we will wrap up this call. If you have any question that was not answered or you didn't get a chance to ask your question today, please send us an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we will be more than happy to answer it. Again, the recording of this call will be shared on the YouTube channel so that you can watch it whenever you need. Thank you everyone for joining this call. Have a great day ahead.